When you hear the name Zoe Laverne on social media, you most likely think, damn, what scandal has this girl gotten herself into this time?
Now come on now.
If you've heard of the name Zoe Laverne before, you know that she has gotten herself into multiple controversies in the past. From crying because Charli D'Amelio had passed her in TikTok followers, getting accused of a 13-year-old boy, and even selling photos of her newborn baby to randos on the internet. At this point, I honestly wouldn't hesitate to say that being the most problematic TikToker really falls under Zoe Laverne's brand. Because this time, it looks like she's not trying to profit off of her baby, but profit off of her young and impressionable audience. So, for those of you who don't know much about Zoe Laverne, she's a TikToker with now over 20 million followers. And let's just say she's had her fair share of scandals in the past, which is why to this day, a lot of people view her as one of the most disliked TikTokers on the platform. But apart from everything Zoe has done in the past, y'all are probably thinking, what could have possibly gone wrong with her this time? I'm pretty sure we can all recall how Zoe Laverne has gotten called out numerous times for her website called Zoe's Store in the past. Now y'all, hear me out, because Zoe's merchandise is a little different than most influencers' merchandise websites, because her website heavily focuses on tailoring to her audience, whom she calls her Zonuts, which is seemingly a young group of 8 to 12-year-olds. Mostly. Before we get into this new scandal that's been revolving around her regarding a Zoom meeting call with her fans, these are the type of stuff she has been selling on her website. Zoe seems to have launched a new product on her site, which, might I add, seems something very similar to something her competitor has done in the past, aka Charli D'Amelio, but I digress. Zoe Laverne is out here charging $100 for a 10-minute Zoom call. You heard that right, $100 for a 10-minute call. Meaning since there's 60 minutes in an hour, she'd be taking 6 people max per hour. Do the math, and this extremely talented human being would be making $600 an hour. Damn. I should have dropped out of school and become a TikToker if I'm making $600 an hour off of my audience. But all jokes aside, you guys, I feel really bad for the amount of mothers that have to deal with their 10-year-old children having to beg them to use their card so that they can have a 10-minute phone call with their idol. I mean, $100 is a lot of money, especially with the current conditions going on in the world right now. A lot of people are struggling just to make ends meet given the situation of the pandemic, and here we have Miss Zoe Laverne trying to make $100 in 10 minutes off of her young audience.
It's not funny.
I mean, some people struggle to even make $100 in a day, 24 hours, let alone 10 minutes. Obviously, a lot of people think Zoe could be running short on money, which is why she could be charging this insane amount towards her followers for just 10 minutes with her. And come to find out, Zoe is actually having a huge wedding in July of this year, which, if you ask me, the way she's captioned her TikTok definitely makes it seem like she's gonna be having to spend some big bucks on her wedding. Guess someone's gotta pay off them wedding bills somehow, am I right? Even if that means charging $100 for 10 minutes to your own fans. Dawson and I are having our big wedding in July. I'm so excited. Join Zoe for a private one-on-one Zoom for 10 minutes. Make sure you select your day and time slot for the Zoom. The available dates for Zooms are February 10, 15, 17, and 19. If you cannot select your time, please email customer service info@thezoestore.com after you make your purchase to confirm your date and time. Now, Zoe's website also mentioned how the Zoom meetings would be non-refundable if you were to miss your slot. saying Zooms are non-refundable if you miss your time. The date and time can be changed up to 48 hours before your confirmed time. You cannot reschedule your Zoom time if there is less than 48 hours before your Zoom. Here was the flyer she posted. I'm sending out special texts to my top supporters with rares, exclusive invites to meet me, merch discounts, and more. Sign up now and you will be entered to win a Zoom with me. I mean, let's keep it real, you guys. Is it really a genuine conversation and experience to just spend $100 out of your wallet just to talk to someone for 10 minutes?
No, ma'am.
Here's how many people have been reacting to this entire situation. I rather talk to myself for free than pay for this. $100? She's ODing it for real. I'm in her fandom, but what? Why is she charging $100 just to talk to her for 10 minutes? She stays scamming those 10-year-old fans. Okay, I'm a Zoe fan page, but that's a bit too pricey. I'm a Zoe fan page, but it's a bit expensive. Zoe is embarrassing. No one's gonna pay $100 to talk to a group. These 10-year-olds ain't even got a whole $10. What could we possibly have to talk about with her? Ain't no one want $100 for a 10-minute FaceTime. $100 should be worth like 30 minutes or an hour. If it's 10 minutes, a fair price is like $30. One person even made an interesting comment hinting at the fact that she just gave birth, saying, money running low, huh? Telling y'all kids are expensive. Now, Zoe did end up responding to all this backlash, making a post on her backup spam account on her Instagram saying this about the entire situation. I saw people were upset about the prices on the Zooms. I just want you all to know I had nothing to do with that. My team decided to raise the prices due to people paying to get in and hate on me. So I apologize that it's expensive. Here's what people had to say in response to her response. She says this all the time, LMAO. She never takes responsibility for her actions. It's always her team. Just like her teams tried selling baby pictures, it's always her team, but can you not see the prices before they post it? My team this, my team that. No one ever cares. It's obvious she's not trying to be a better person, even though she got knocked up. Just me, or is it always her team? Anyways, y'all, I definitely want to know what you guys think and what your opinions are on the amount Zoe Laverne is charging for a Zoom meeting with her fans. Also, what do you think about the criticism she's getting for it?